Hello, my friends. Yesterday, I had lunch with a few of my colleagues, celebrating Halloween, drinking hot apple cider, and telling ghost and haunted house stories. So, I thought it would be fun to share with you all some of the random things we see as real estate agents when showing houses. If you are a real estate agent, chances are pretty good that you have seen more nudity than what you initially signed up for. So one evening, I was showing a property to a client of mine who brought her sweet elderly mother with her. As we approached the master bedroom, I pushed the doors wide open, and you guessed it, there were two naked people enjoying one another. Mortified, they began to scream, so did my clients. The young lady picked her clothes off the floor and ran away. The young guy, while remaining fully naked, demanded the explanation, and rightfully so, I guess. So as I proceeded to explain who we were and the purpose of our visit, while doing my absolute best to maintain this, eye contact level, the sweet elderly mother made a step forward, introduced herself, shook his hand, while scanning him up and down, up close and personal. So my client started to laugh hysterically, and thankfully, the young naked guy saw the humor in the situation himself. So we all laughed. He excused himself into a shower. We finished the tour. So sadly, the buyer did not end up buying the house. However, her mother became one of my best referral partners ever after that showing. So that's definitely one of my favorite stories. My least favorite story is this one. So I was showing a home listed by a new agent who happened to be a colleague of mine here at the office. The seller was a self-proclaimed neat freak, and the house was pristine. So I was super careful with the showing. We took our shoes off. I made sure that the kids did not touch anything. And as we made our way through the house, the youngest son has a sudden look of terror on his sweet face as he pulled his hand up to his mouth. Before we knew it, his lunch decided it was going to come back up. It was an absolute disaster. All over white carpet, the sofa, the wall. So the clients, the buyers said, well, terrified, they said, we're going to the car to grab some towels, and they never came back. So here I was, all alone, with a mess to clean up. I went to the neighbors. They had some carpet cleaning solution and some rags. I did my best to get it all cleaned up, but it didn't really work. So I called the agent, who is literally a brand new agent. She came over, she saw the mess, she started to cry, she begged me to make a phone call to her seller. I made a phone call, so explained what happened, offered to pay for new carpet. So long story short, they had to take the house off the market for a couple of weeks. I ended up paying for the carpet, and the worst part is that I have never heard back from those buyers. So that's my sad story. The last story I was going to share is something that happened a few weeks back, and I'm not really sure what the ending of this story may look like. So I was showing another property, and throughout the house there were signs that read in capital letters, "Do not let the cat out." We didn't really see the cat, and as we were finishing with our tour, we heard the front door slams shut. I have no idea how it happened, but somehow we left the front door open. We're pretty terrified, looking for the damn cat inside and out. The wife said, "There's a cat." So we were all chasing the damn cat out all over the neighborhood. Finally, we caught him. The cat, by the way, fought us tooth and nails. He did not want to go back into the house, but we got him in. And I'm feeling a little bit exhausted but accomplished. We plugged the house back on and went our separate ways. Later that evening, I got a phone call from the listing agent, Asian lady who screamed and yelled at me for maybe 2-3 minutes straight, between the poor cellular reception and a little bit of a language barrier. Finally, it came to me what she was trying to say. So apparently her seller took the cat with them during the showing, and the cat we brought into the house is not her cat. So I apologized profusely. She just kept screaming at me and threatened to file a complaint with track against me. So we'll see how it all plays out. It's very possible that I would have to stand in front of Texas Real Estate Commission Board and try to explain to them why I smuggled a neighbor's cat into a seller's house. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for your continuous referrals, and thank you for keeping my life fun and never the same. Thank you.